Bringing back in the figure, lowering the camera so we can see said figure from what we can actually see, because it's all white. It's white against white and just a little bit of some gold and some green here, and my camera's messed up. Fellow greetings to my peeps and peepettes, and welcome back to the Spotlight Reviewing Station. Today we're going to take a look at the fourth and final figure to come out of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Wave 3 from Hasbro. This is the long anticipated Lord Drakkon. So before we take a look at Lord Drakkon, let's put him aside for a moment so we can take a look at the figure and the packaging, as partake of every single video review on this channel. Up close in your face. And so here's the front of the packaging, showcasing the lovely artwork at the front. Well, this be more of the side, but then here's the figure. Look, yes, that's right, I have two figures. Anyway, here's Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Mighty Morphin, Lord Drakkon, Hasbro's logo going up to the top where we got the warning choking hazard and ages 4 and plus. On this side of the packaging concludes the rest of that lovely artwork that was at the front with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers right there. On this side of the packaging we've got Lord Drakkon again. On the back of the packaging here's Lord Drakkon in his computerized prototype form. Looks pretty good, should. There's our little sad onion face at the bottom. And at the very bottom of the packaging is the barcode. Right, we are done with this. Let's put it aside now. And bringing back in the figure. Lowering the camera so we can see said figure from what we can actually see, because it's all white. It's white against white and just a little bit of some gold and some green here, and my camera's messed up. Ugh, too much saturation. I can't really lower it. I don't have that option. But anyway, let's bring him up close and put my hand in the back so, you know, we can break up a little bit of all this white. So you can see lovely details of the Green Ranger power and the White Ranger power mixed into one evil bad being. Look at that, pretty cool. Showcasing how much love that Hasbro put into making this awesome figure, from a representation of a not really canon, kind of canon, only in the comic books from Boom Studios. I mean, you haven't really seen this guy on TV, but maybe someday. Take a look at that lovely symbol on his shield. It's pretty much the Tiger Zord coin just flipped upside down with some details missing, but it does look cool, as it's also got the foot of the Dragon Zord. And then we got some raised details here on the shield to give it a more epic look when compared to the original Green Ranger shield. Still got the gold armbands that are sculpted on the figure and painted over in a nice metallic gold. With some green highlights here and some gold that pretty much makes up the wrist piece. Even went to the attention to detail to sculpting in the evil Lord Dragkon's coin right there. The holster for his dragon dagger is done in the proper black color. Taking a look at the boot section one last time, you can see we've got that lovely representation of what we have seen in the comic books. And here's a look at the back of the figure, just so you can say I have done it. There you go. Moving right into articulation, we do have a ball joint at the head. You got a little bit of some attitude and your full 360 rotation, and a hinge joint at the neck, which does allow the figure to look up and down to a certain amount. We have the lovely butterfly joint, as you can see, moving in and out, no problems. We also have a hinge joint for inward and outward movement, which is a little restricted, just a little bit. It's not as tight as the Wave 1 figures, but you might want to be a little careful with how you hold this when you're moving it around. You do have a 360 rotation here on a swivel cut, but yeah, not really going to get to use it because of the hindrance of the shield. You do have a bicep swivel cut, single jointed elbows that does get 9 degrees of bend, and then some. We also have a swivel cut at the wrist with a hinge joint for inward and outward movement. The upper torso is ball jointed. We also have an ab crunch feature on the guy, which doesn't really want to move, but it can be done. Just takes a little doing. Nothing at the waist. That's why we got the upper ball joint section. And the hips are ball jointed with this much kicking forward. Nothing going back. And Tommy looks like he's the closest to actually pulling off a full JCVD split, but it's not really there. We also have thigh swivel cuts, double jointed knees that does get more than 9 degrees of bend. We have a swivel cut at the boot section. hinge joint at the feet for up and down movement, which also includes that very lovely ankle rocker pivot that only Hasbro knows how to do right. For at this time now, we are going to take a look at the accessories that the figure comes with, which isn't much, but it is something. So anyway, we do have our standard balled up fist, one for the left and one for the right. Lord Drakkon does have his signature dragon dagger, which is the only real weapon that the figure comes with. He should have came with Saba without his head, but oh well. And the figure can hold it, or you can just store it away in his holster like so. Lord Drakkon also comes with a blast effect, which you can put on top of the dragon dagger. What's the matter? What, is it because we've seen this already before? What? Why you keep looking at the background? This is not a fill-in, okay? This is directly recorded at the same time as I was recording this part. This is not me editing this video and putting this in the same portion to where I'm showcasing all the accessories, and I just forgot that one accessory, which is the exact same accessory that came with the White Ranger figure, and it doesn't really matter because I don't like this effect anyway. It's a nice add-on, but it's the same thing that we got beforehand. Okay, this is not me just tripping here, okay? It's not me just tripping here. Look, elephant! The last accessory the figure comes with is, yes, the civilian head. And as you can see, it is not the exact same head sculpt that we've gotten twice when it comes to Tommy in the Lightning Collection. Here is the Green Ranger for a fine example. And you can see, when my camera focuses on it, that these are two different heads, not identical at all. He also has a much angrier look to his face, and he's got these veins that are sticking out on the side, which is I know it's part of the design, but man, that's gross. Evil Tommy does have longer hair, but it is not a hard plastic. It's actually very soft, which means you can maneuver it around when you put this head on the body. And switching out the heads is as simple as 1, 2, 3. I know I say that a lot. And this and so here's that Evil Tommy head on the body, which looks really good. Quite impressed. As this is a 6-inch action figure, he's going to scale just fine with your other Lightning Collection figures, just like Fighting Spirit Tommy here. Ugh. Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger, Wave Mate Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, Beast Morphers Blue Ranger, and Dino Charge Gold Ranger. And many more! This also reminds me that we're getting a Ranger Slayer later on. Yeah! And so this concludes our look at Wave 3 of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Feel free to leave your comments down below in the comment section of the video. If you liked today's video review, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to give me a sub up. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down. Don't forget to throw in the towel. And until next time, my friends, this is Red's Power signing off, saying thank you very much for watching this, and I will see you whenever you see me.